College is the perfect time to meet new friends or maybe even a special person, whether you find them in a group of friends, in class, or at a local bar. When you find that special person, it's like high school all over again, where you gush and have googly eyes because you think you found your soulmate. After some time getting to know someone, you start to figure out if this person may be right for you. And guys, if she's stubborn, just give it a little time. She'll warm up to you, I promise. After several months, a couple really starts to understand each other, and by now they should know their beliefs, likes, dislikes, passions, hobbies, etc. Then they get into the stage of falling in love. The typical college age is between 17 and 22. By then, most students are either living on their own, with roommates, or with their parents still. After a while of being with someone, thought of a future comes up a time or two, or a lot, depending how much of a hopeless romantic someone is. Mostly in college, after being in a long-term relationship, couples tend to think that maybe moving in together would be a great idea, but statistically, it's not always the best idea. Couples who decide to move in together before marriage are now considered a cohabitant couple. It has become a norm in our society, but if this idea has crossed your mind, maybe give it a second thought. After research, many couples make the decision to move in together to basically give their relationship a test run, and in hopes they last more than a mile. But sometimes it is a little more than that. Saving up on bills is always an added plus when living with someone else. Many couples also believe that cohabitating is best to avoid divorce. I mean, makes sense, right? If someone has bad morning breath, at least you don't have to get a lawyer to get away from it. But all jokes aside, research has shown that couples who cohabitate are more likely to get divorced than couples who do not. The reason behind this is that marriage is a great deal of commitment. Moving in together is also another commitment. But moving in before marriage, couples are already experiencing what it is like to be married. So when cohabitating couples decide to get married, what will they look forward to? They already made the transition of moving in together, so whatever the couple did before they were married and under the same roof, it will be the same, but this time with vows. Through other research, it has been stated that cohabitating couples are more likely to experience depression, sexual activity outside of their relationship, difficulty with communication, and problem solving. Any relationship will try to avoid any problems, but it's inevitable. So the best thing to do is not take any problems from the past and bring them into the future of a relationship. A potential marriage possibly cannot handle that kind of distress. Many couples believe that two main aspects of a relationship is communication and loyalty with one another. But some issues that some couples seem to fall under are certain roles that have not yet been discussed for the individual in the relationship. And cohabitating couples who experience these situations tend to be carried on until someone has had enough. This leads to research stating that cohabitating couples are less likely to be committed to their relationship. Not every relationship is the same. Some couples know how to communicate with one another and others may not. Sometimes certain things only work for certain relationships, and whoever someone believes they're ready for the next step with their significant other, they may do so. But after research, maybe it is best to sit down and talk with your partner about certain topics in the relationship before moving on. Cohabitation has shown that couples do not get the best out of it than they thought they would.
Created using Powtoon.